I,
I'm sorry. That was dramatic, but I needed you to stop talking.
Hello, movie lovers. Welcome back to The Movie Hunter. Today, we're diving into Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery from 2025, directed by Rian Johnson. This third installment in the Knives Out series sees master detective Benoit Blanc, portrayed by Daniel Craig, tackle a complex murder case set within a crumbling upstate New York church community. I always loved mystery novels and books, so watching a masterfully made mystery movie is also big pleasure for me. It hooked me with its classic whodunit vibes, stunning visuals, and deeper themes. It kept me glued to the screen the whole time. I'm giving it a perfect 10 out of 10. Stick around to hear what worked, what didn't, and I need your help picking my next watch. Before we dive deeper into this thrilling mystery, I'd love your support for The Movie Hunter. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It means the world to me. Thanks so much in advance for joining the hunt. Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, has earned strong acclaim, scoring a 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb from 43,000 votes and a 92% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes from 262 reviews, with a 94% audience popcorn meter from over 1,000 verified ratings. Released in select theaters on November 26, 2025, before streaming on Netflix on December 12, 2025, it's rated PG-13 and runs 2 hours 24 minutes. It's a standalone sequel to Glass Onion, with Benoit Blanc returning for his most dangerous case yet. The plot follows the victim, the controversial and fiery Monsignor Jefferson Wicks, played by Josh Brolin, who is found stabbed to death inside a sealed room near the altar following a Good Friday service. The primary suspect is the new earnest assistant pastor, Father Judd Duplessis, played by Josh O'Connor, a former boxer with a troubled past who has publicly clashed with the Monsignor's prejudiced teachings. The local police chief calls on Benoit Blanc to investigate what appears to be a classic locked room mystery. As Blanc and Father Judd work together, they uncover a web of long-held secrets, power struggles, and a hidden fortune connected to the church's dark history and the victim's ancestors. The investigation involves a cast of eccentric parishioners, all of whom seem to have a motive or something to hide, like the devout church lady Martha Delacroix, played by Glenn Close, and many more suspects. The film blends the classic whodunit formula with a deeper look into themes of faith, corruption, and the narratives people choose to believe, leading to an incredibly intricate solution. Movie starts with Father Judd coming to a new church, and the movie shows us with details who is Monsignor and members of his flock in details. The visuals are stunning, loved every scene and every shot. Story is also amazing. I love to see Daniel Craig as a famous detective Blanc, like Sherlock or as Poirot, as after James Bond, this role suits him well. This is a closed-room mystery. No one came in and no one came out in a small room, and Monsignor was killed with a knife, so big mystery. As Blanc points out, it's a classic locked-room mystery and points to a famous novel, The Hollow Man by John Dickson Carr, and even we see some other similar novels. We'll definitely check them out and read them. I love when movies do this. Though I was expecting a classic ending, like Blanc will gather all in one room and tell what he found and point to the killer, like in classic mystery novels, but it happened not that way. But for my opinion, better ending than the one I expected, more meaning with the themes the movie has. Aside from mystery, movie also has some other themes like faith, greed or love of money, and power. I also loved the performance of Josh O'Connor as Judd Duplessis, one of the performances I will remember this year. I didn't know him until now, and from now on will follow his movies. My only issue, and it's a tiny one, the first part of the movie I just thought, where is murder here? Where's mystery? But these detailed portrayal of events going to big mystery was necessary to show the characters, as later they are either a suspect or person involved with the mystery. In general, I give this movie 10 out of 10, an amazing mystery movie that kept me glued to the screen from start until the end. It's almost 2 hours 30 minutes, but never disturbed me, as was interesting and kept story flowing and keeping viewers' interest. Overall, I'm giving Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, a 10 out of 10. It's a masterful whodunit with twists that surprise, themes that make you think, and visuals that wow. Easily one of the best mysteries I've seen. I'd rewatch it for sure and recommend it to any mystery lover or Knives Out fan. That's it for this mystery review. What did you think of Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery? Did the locked room puzzle, the themes of faith, or Josh O'Connor's performance grab you? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and here's a big one. Suggest a movie for my next watch. I'm hunting for something mysterious or classic whodunit style, so hit me with your picks. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next hunt. Thanks for joining me. See you in the next one.